NextGenWalkthroughs.com. I'm Explicit D. This is my guide.
I don't think I've said my name once.
We called you the Legendary Beer Baron.
Did we?
After you made this legendary guide on the legendary difficulty.
Oh, yeah. That's right. Or John.
Yeah, this is my guide. I basically did all the gameplay for this.
Okay, so what are you doing here? What's going on?
I've got the pistol.
What's happening in the story?
You're in this new level.
Uh-huh.
And see, basically what happened was a bunch of Marines crashed, and this is kind of one of the flashbacks.
Uh-huh.
So you're playing as a different character than you initially started with.
And where is Mr. Chief?
Oh, he's out fighting the flood.
So he's preoccupado.
Si, signoro.
Aye.
Now, you see what I'm going to do here is shoot these guys in the face.
Uh-huh. And it looks like there's only a couple grunts for this first part. It looks like there's no real serious enemies. Just the little cannon fodder.
Well, there is a brute chieftain in this video.
That's the next video. You
tried to guess.
You misnamed.
I don't know what's going on.
The previous one.
Okay. So, real guide maker. What's going on?
You know what? I was listening to the One Up podcast. One Up Yours. I always forget what it's called. It's One Up Yours.
Up.
4 guys, 1 up.
Well, it's Garnet and a cup, and then 3 other cool guys.
And someone was talking about this game and how that apparently having the night vision on gives your location away.
Oh.
Which is something that they never tell you in the game. And I didn't know until I had finished recording the entire game and that I had heard from a review, basically.
Yeah. Wow.
That's like...
So it's kind of like crouching in multiplayer?
Pro tip of the day. Turning on the night vision apparently gives you away. So this is the first chieftain, and he walks right past a conveniently placed exploding barrel. And you shoot the exploding barrel. Mm-hmm. And then you fail to get a headshot after wasting the entire clip on it.
It wasn't red, was it?
What wasn't red?
The barrel. Halo breaks that red barrel law.
Oh, Halo does break. They have those weird purple glowing.
And the blue.
I'm gonna die, you hear me?
Carl, you're making way too much damn noise with your squeaky toys. That's right. Chew on that box.
Carl loves to munch carpet and chew on his box.
Yes, he chews carpet all day long.
He chews so much carpet, it makes him sick.
Hey,
take that away from him.
Stop it, you crazy dog.
We really run a tight ship here.
Yeah, you're doing 2 drugs at once right now.
2 legal drugs.
Oh, right.
Caffeine and alcohol.
No squeaky toy for you. This level reminded me of the last level, one of the last levels of Call of Duty 4.
The first one when you're in the ship and it starts sinking?
No. One of the last levels of the game. I have no idea what we're talking about. So, the easiest way to get through this part is just stand on this little platform, and the motherfucker down below will shoot everything else.
See, that's as far as I got into Call of Duty 4.
Oh, the prologue?
Yeah.
Okay. No, the very last level is called No Fighting in the War Room, and it's oh my god, dude.
I think that might be worse than the squeaky toy.
Him
ripping box.
So, No Fighting in the War Room is a reference to some movie, and I'm drawing a blank on it. No, Dr. Strangelove, which I downloaded shortly after I made the guide for that game. Still haven't watched it.
What?
Still haven't seen it.
It's a Kubrick one.
Yeah, I know.
I haven't seen it either.
I love Kubrick. But I just, I downloaded it with the intent to watch it. Just never saw it. So I'll get on that one of these days.
Put that on the Xbox.
There's a couple of buggers.
These are new enemies, right? Or were those in Halo 3?
These are in probably Halo 2. I don't know. I don't care.
I feel like they were new in 3.
I feel like Wikia could tell me in 10 seconds if I actually cared.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. Anyway, yeah, this part kind of reminds me of it because there's a lot of like narrow hallways, even though Call of Duty 4, this is a really simple game, really. Very simple.
But you say that about every first-person shooter you play.
Nope.
Which one
Not,
is it?
This is very easy. I have not spent nearly the amount of time dying and retrying levels over and over
As
again.
Call of Duty?
As Call of Duty or Halo 3.
Yeah, I remember you saying even like World at War.
World at War was really hard. Just grenades everywhere. And grenades kill you instantly in World at War.
Yeah, like everyone was like putting in the comments like grenades at war.
Grenades at war, yeah.
Grenades at grenades.
Call of Duty. It's raining grenades. Hallelujah.
Yeah, I mean, I was able to get through without much trouble
This game?
on normal.
On normal. Well, there you go.
I'm
But,
the casual gamer.
Yeah, this
these
game,
days.
like without the flood, it's not that difficult.
Popcorn, little popcorn things.
Popcorn flood. Love those guys. Just wasting ammo left and right.
So isn't this better because it doesn't have flood, or is it worse? I feel like it's better because it doesn't have flood.
In terms of difficulty, it just
In
makes
terms
it
of
simpler.
the game funness.
Well, maybe, but there's not like when you complete a level that has a lot of flood and it's challenging,
Yeah.
you feel good.
Oh.
But this, it's simple, and there's very few enemies in this game.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of all the enemy types. There's the jackals with the shields, the jackals with the snipers, or the
Grunts,
carbines,
brutes,
grunts, brutes,
butterflies,
the bugs. So that's 5. In
floating brains.
Halo 3, the floating brains don't kill you, so it doesn't count. And in Halo 3, they also had the elites. Mm-hmm. What other Halo 3 enemies were there? I'm trying to think. Well, I mean, the flood, like the 5 different varieties of flood. And like the flood that infect the elites and the flood that infect the grunts.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the vehicles, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean the flood were even in Halo Wars, but they were unplayable.
Yeah, that's a damn shame. I wonder if that was like planned to be a playable class, but then they realized that we're gonna close this entire studio.
Yeah. Even though this game is gonna sell gangbusters and make us tons of money.
They closed the studio before the game came out.
Yeah.
That's such a shame. I still haven't played that game. I'm gonna have to rent it from GameFly one of these days.
Yeah. Well, you mean one of these months?
One of these
in 2010.
You mean January or Febtober?
I think you mean like July 2010.
July had 3 big releases this year.
Okay.
Prototype, Infamous,
August
and
and September.
oh god. Anyway, yeah. So just keep out those ranged weapons and burst fire.
You can't dual
Everything.
wield in this, can you?
No, you can't. And the grenade throw length,
Yeah.
even though you're not Master Chief, it's the same distance. And the jumping, or at least it feels the same distance. And the jumping height and strength feels the exact same.
Even though you're not a superhero.
Even though you're not Mr. Chief. Mm-hmm. Which is crazy. Like, it should be...
You're like a regular schmo.
Yeah, you should be a regular dude. You're everyday normal guy. But no.
Just an everyday normal guy.